بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
So just thinking about who is Allah, who are we? Just thinking about this very fact, who is Allah, who am I? I am such a weak person. Allah Ta'ala has given us all of these blessings. Every single blessing, you name it. Our own selves, our digestive system, our respiratory system, our whatever systems, all the systems that are running within us, they're from Allah Ta'ala. And this house and our children and our spouses and our parents and our relatives, our teachers, our students, you name it, they're all blessings from Allah Ta'ala. The honor that Allah Ta'ala has given us. Nobody is pushing us out of this house. Allah Ta'ala has given us this ikram that everybody honors us. We talk to each other in a respectful way. It's Allah Ta'ala's blessing. So looking at the blessings of Allah Ta'ala and looking at our state as to how weak am I, this state is Hayāh with our Rabb. Then how can I disobey Him? How can I disobey Him? You might have read this story that a Shaykh, he loved one of his students more than other students. And the other students, they came and they sort of complained that, why do you love him more than us? We also work the same way that he does. He said, I'll tell you one day. And one day he called all the students and he ordered all of them to go and sacrifice a chicken where nobody is looking at them. And they all went, and somebody sacrificed a chicken behind a tree, somebody behind a wall, somebody in a room. And everybody came back. And this student of the Shaykh who he loved the most, he came back with a live chicken. And everybody started laughing. See, he didn't even sacrifice. You ordered him. He doesn't even take your orders. And you love him the most. He said, wait. He asked him, why didn't you sacrifice? He said, my beloved teacher, you asked me, you ordered me to sacrifice the chicken where nobody is looking at me. Wherever I went, I realized that Allah Ta'ala is looking at me. I realized Allah Ta'ala is looking at me. I was not able to sacrifice chicken. He said, now look. Why did I love him the most? This is Hayāh with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That you realize the blessings of Allah, and you realize that Allah Ta'ala is looking at me all the time, and you realize that I must not disobey Him. I should not be arrogant. I can never be arrogant in front of Allah Ta'ala. First of all, it is the worst ethics that somebody is gifting you with a lot of gift and you start, doing things against Him. What sort of ethics is that? Allah Ta'ala is showering us with His blessing. Every single thing that we have, that we enjoy from Allah, and then we disobey Him. Allahu Akbar. This is one. And two, we have to be scared. What if Allah Ta'ala decides that He is not taking care of my blessings? Let me take it back. Then, I've told you a few examples, real examples. What if He takes it back? Then what will you do? Or what will we do? What will I do? Right? So this is Hayāh with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That we realize that who is Allah and who are we? We are weak creatures. We are weak creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah ta'ala, we are immersed in the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we must make sure that we obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time. This is Hayāh with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.